I gave the other day to the members of the computer club at the Sunnyside Retirement Community in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Sit back and enjoy, and keep in mind too that I'll put links that I used in this slide presentation in the bottom. So after you look at it, go take a look if you'd like. And this is just a very general introduction to YouTube. And we'll take a look right now. First of all, we have a presentation I'd like you to look at that was on YouTube one time. While you're looking at this, guess what it might be, and also guess when it was done.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. The cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
That's pretty much all there is to say, except for one thing. This is actually called Me at the Zoo, and believe it or not, it was the first video uploaded to YouTube, so far having 27,000 views as of December the 11th, 2015, almost 28,000, and it's the first video that was uploaded to YouTube. The amazing thing is, it was uploaded April 23rd, 2005. Most people think that YouTube has been around a much longer time than that. I've had some people that guessed, 15, 20, 30 years. But actually, it's only been around about 10, a little over 10. There's some information on the co-founder, Jawed Karim. I may have mispronounced his name, but I don't know him, and he probably doesn't know me, so he won't come back at me for that, I hope. Another couple of facts. It's his high school friend. And you can translate that if you'd like. I don't want to butcher his name. And it's only 19 seconds, and it was shot by them at the San Diego Zoo. Only a 19-second video, the first one on YouTube. There's a lot more than that now. As of 2010, it was estimated that it would take a person 1,700 years to watch every YouTube video. And I read too, that's without potty breaks, without lunch, without dinner, without sleep. So it'd take you a while. Kareem thinks that elephants have really long trunks, as you heard him tell you before. Another couple of interesting things. YouTube was mastermind of these three guys while they were employees at PayPal in 2005. Another thing is that they used their bonuses that all three of them received during the eBay buyout of PayPal, estimated startup of approximately $400,000. Nice bonuses. I don't get one like that. You probably do, but not me. Also, I read that there was not a total of $400,000 the very first day, but that was over several months with startup fees. It started becoming very popular, so they had to add more and more people, and finally it was just kind of getting out of hand. They weren't making a profit. They were almost breaking even, but then they got saved, which we'll see in just a minute. YouTube was meant to be a dating site. I've heard a couple of different rumors. One was that one of the fellows in the group wanted people to be able to send videos to their girlfriends and folks like that. Another one is they just want to send videos to anybody. But whatever it was going to be a dating site, and there was no place to put large videos at that time. So this was their invention. This is what they tried to do with YouTube. The domain name YouTube was registered on Valentine's Day in 2005. Again, dating website, Valentine's Day, true love, videos, what more can you ask for? YouTube was also at first titled the letter U Tube, but there was a company that had a problem with that since their company name was very similar to that, so they changed it to YO YouTube afterwards, later on. So Valentine's Day 2005, important day. Just a little over a year later, believe it or not, Google saw value in this product, and they took their $400,000, which was more by then, and turned it into $1.65 billion, which is what Google paid for YouTube. So yes, if you didn't realize it, as of November 2006, Google owns YouTube. That's why they're closely tied together on the internet. The most popular genre on YouTube are music videos. They're about 40% of all videos viewed, so that's a lot. The very most popular video, which has been viewed 2,471,732,140 views as of December 12th, is Gangnam Style PSI. Let's watch. I will maximize it once it starts. and we can view it. Here it comes. Don't be too excited. After the ad, which is how Google now makes money on YouTube. If you click this link, you put pennies in somebody's pocket, gives a little to Google, and right here, skip the ad. That's the button I like. Here we go. Gangnam Style. PSI.
오빤 Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해 커피 식기도
Well, that's
전에
about all you
원샷
need to see,
때리는
so I'm going to go ahead and pause it now.
밤이 오면
Go back to the
심장이
slideshow.
꺼져버리는
It continues on like this
선호해
for a total of 4 minutes and 12 seconds out of my life that I don't want to lose. Now, that was the #1 most viewed music video, which takes up, like I said, 40% of all videos viewed. The second one was a Justin Bieber video, which I don't want to watch that either. And I read recently that Taylor Swift had 2 to 3 in the top 10 for the last year or so. So you can go look at those if you'd like. You use Google and say most popular videos on YouTube, and you'll find that too. So let's look at this one, 16th overall. This one's called Charlie Bit My Finger and is the most popular non-music video that has been viewed to date.
Charlie bit me. Ah. Ah. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Ouch, Charlie. Ow! Charlie, that really hurt.
Charlie's quite happy. He thinks it was fun.
Charlie bit me. And that really hurt, Charlie, and it's still hurting.
Charlie's proud. There's some easy ways you can control YouTube from the screen when you're using videos. Basically, if you want to pause or continue a video, you just press the space bar. Every time you press it, we'll either pause or start the video if it was paused. The other one is the right arrow key. Every time you tap your right arrow key on your keyboard, you'll get a 5-second advance in the video. And guess what the left arrow key does? Yes, you're right. If you tap the left arrow key, you get 5 seconds rewind every time you press it. And as you might think, if you hold down the left or right arrow, you will continuously reverse or advance the video until you release it, or it gets to the beginning or the end of the video. So those are 4 different ways you can kind of control it from watching your videos without having to use your mouse. Next, what can you do with YouTube? I've got some videos here. You don't have to watch them unless you like, and again, I will put them at the bottom. But first one, if you notice here, this says youtu.be, and so does this one. These don't. This says YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. These are shortcuts you can get in YouTube, and I'll show you how to get to those later. I did want to show you this since it's bolded. This is one thing that you can add, or the video themselves, you can get them to add times. There's this one video that I might want to get you to watch a little later if we have time that starts at the 7-minute and 10-second point. The reason being is that there was a friend of mine that was learning how to fly their helicopter, their quadcopter, and the first 7 minutes and 9 seconds was them figuring out how to take off. You don't want to see that, it's boring. I'll start it so you can see where it actually starts within the video at 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Once the video starts, look right here, 7:10, and that's how far you've played in the video. The rest of it is his copter flying, and I'll leave it on for just a minute until he gets off the ground pretty good. Sounds like a bunch of swarming gnats. Okay, we're going to stop that now. That's exciting enough. And we'll close that window. So that's what the 710. You can type that in yourself. You can look for car repairs on here. I had a light I had to change, a headlight I had to change in my car. Just to take a look real quick, we'll go there. You'll be able to see that I have a 2003 Altima.
Hello,
And
everybody.
here was the guy that was going to explain
I'm
how to
going to show you
do
a
it.
1, 2, 3
I'm going
on.
to kill the sound for just a minute. And you can see he shows you pictures of the car and actually how to take out the headlight and replace it. It's not easy like it used to be in older cars. They've got things too tight, too close together. But anyway, there's that video. I'm going to go ahead and kill that one. And let's go back to the show and see what else we're looking at here. Next, anything. If you've got a printer problem, a computer issue, plumbing problems, anything else, if you just go to youtube.com, you can find them. There's always Christmas tree light shows. There's always cat videos and dog videos. We won't go see all those. Actually, this is just a trick I played on people. It says funny cat videos, but it starts and it's actually dog videos. So when you go to it in the screens below, if you go to this link, it was just a joke. I was making fun of cats and saying dogs were better. Obviously, they're both fine. Don't get mad at me. So those are things you can do with YouTube. And anything else you can think of, you can Google it on Google. And 9 out of 10 times, if it's a how to do something, you'll have videos that'll show up also. Next, a few things we want to look at on a screen. When you go to YouTube, right up here is little 3 lines. If you have logged in as your YouTube user, as yourself, which you should in Gmail, that way you can use all these functions, it gives you your menu items, different ones. Let's go take a look. I'm going to click here, and here's a video that I did a while back, or all of them. That's my website if you want to go there. You can go to youtube.com/user/dblclx. Say it out loud, double clicks. There you go. But if we look here, you've got the drop down, and when I click it, it's got music, all different things you can get to. If I log in as me, it'll give me even more. Hold on just a second, and I will. There we go. I'm logged in as me now. So now my menu has different things like my channel, so it'll take you to all the videos that I've done. Trending, I can look at what's trending online. The most popular video right now is Star Trek Beyond trailer that's coming out shortly. And subscriptions. Subscriptions are people's sites that I subscribe to. So anytime they get a video, I'll get an email that they've done something new. Some funny ones you might want to check if you're a techie. Not funny, but Marquise Brownlee. Great job. The Crazy Russian Hacker does some good videos. Of course, DoubleClicks, that's me. I had to like myself. And another great one is Josh Sundquist. You should really check his YouTube videos out. He's hilarious and does a good job too. History of what I've seen before or saved. Watch later. You can also hit a video and tell it, I want to watch it later, and it'll reserve it for you right here like your own little library. Purchases, if you've purchased anything, you can make favorites. You can give a thumbs up or a thumb down to a video. I've got some that I like, and when you're watching them, you click them and do a thumbs up. These are the different subscriptions that I have, a couple of different ones. I can browse channels, manage my subscriptions, or go to YouTube Red, which we'll talk about in the last slide here. Other things, you can go over to any of these. You can say, here's my playlist, or here's my site. How many views I've had. I just set this up not too long ago, even some of them say 4 years ago. Discussions. You can go over on this side and see popular things. They're just all kind of things you can click. You go down to the bottom, you can cut off restricted mode. If you read the fine print, it basically says they try to block profanity and vulgarity and things like that, but they can't always do it. So you can cut it on or off if you'd like to and save it. I have not messed with it because usually it's okay. Sometimes the language is a little crazy, but other than that, it's pretty good. So there you go. That's just different things you can do within the program itself. And there's your thumbs up and thumbs down, different adjustments you can make to settings. It really doesn't have a lot in here. The biggest are these 2 buttons. No, this one goes to the theater view right here, and this one goes to the full screen view. And if you click either one, you'll go back to another one, or double click when you're in full screen, or hit F10 to shut it down. You can also leave comments on videos if you're watching an individual video. Pause, go to the next video, This is your volume button. If you click it, it cuts the sound off. If you hover it, a red bar will come out. You can change the volume. And this shows you how much of the video you've watched and the total amount of the video, as this does a little bit, this timeline. You can click on the timeline to jump ahead in the video if you like. Next up, here's what I was telling you earlier, YouTube Red. What is it? Do you need it? YouTube Red started in October 2015. It was called YouTube Music Key before that, and apparently no one heard of it. Nobody used it. So now they're making a big drive to get you onto YouTube Red. It's a monthly subscription service from YouTube. The big deal is it removes all advertisements. You don't have to skip anything or wait for ads to play. To me, the bad news is it's $9.99 a month. You know, that's expensive. Basically $120 a year not to watch video ads. There are a few other features that you can download them to any of your devices, a few other neat features, but when you download them to any device, I think you've got 30 days in which to watch them. If you don't, you have to download them again because they want to make sure you're still paying that $9.99. My humble opinion, what it's worth, I just kind of say Ron's opinion, I'm not sure it's really worth it. But if you want it, you can get it. If not, keep watching them with ads. This is where I ask for any questions. If you have questions, just post them below in the video and in the response area and comment sections, and I'll be happy to answer them. Again, this was just a basic view of YouTube. Have a great day, and come back and watch some more.